First tonight, the Oregon Supreme Court has ruled that criminal charges must be dismissed if the state fails to provide a public defender in a timely fashion. The decision could impact thousands of cases, with Multnomah County plagued with some of the most unrepresented defendants in the state. Fox 12's Michaela Armstrong joins us in the studio tonight to explain. Michaela.
Riel, as the state faces a major crisis with thousands of people charged with crimes and no lawyer to represent them, attorneys tell me this ruling should change that. A major change handed down by the Oregon Supreme Court Thursday for Oregonians charged with crimes who are often left in limbo without legal representation from the state.
What we had leading up to today was a system where indigent Oregonians were shouldering the burden of the public defense crisis.
In a unanimous decision, the court ruled that criminal charges must be dismissed when the state has failed to provide counsel to an eligible defendant within 60 days in a misdemeanor case or 90 days in a felony case.
We've had thousands of people who have been charged with crimes who have not had the assistance of counsel to help move their case forward and protect them in their criminal cases. That's an ongoing violation of our state constitution, and our court recognized that today. And I think that's the most fundamental thing that comes out of the court's order.
Attorney Nadia Dahab argued the case on behalf of defendant Alan Rex Roberts, who was arraigned in 2024 on a grand jury indictment. He requested a lawyer, but no lawyer was available to represent him. He went without counsel for months, and eventually his case was dismissed almost a year after his arraignment due to the lack of counsel.
It's been going on for many years now, and it's a complicated problem that requires a complicated solution. I think this is only one piece of the solution, but it was necessary in a lot of ways, given the magnitude of the problem.
Attorney General Dan Rayfield put out a statement saying he respects the court's decision and that, quote, this has been an emergency for a long time. The statement goes on to say, quote, too many are being left without legal representation, some sitting in jail, others stuck in limbo outside of custody, unable to move their cases forward. That is not acceptable for public safety.
The current state of affairs is not helping public safety, and it's not helping victims.
Former public defender Jessica Snyder says the public defender shortage has reached an all-time high. According to the Oregon Judicial Department, on January 1st of last year, there was a record of more than 4,500 unrepresented cases and 1,172 unrepresented individuals in Multnomah County. Snyder says she has seen firsthand how critical the need for representation is and the harm that is caused without it.
To have cases stalled out for years on end doesn't serve anyone in the criminal system. It is a huge harm to those defendants who have a right to counsel and a right to assert their innocence in court. And it also has a huge harm to those parties who are impacted by crimes in our society.
Both attorneys tell me this problem won't go away overnight, but this ruling is a reset that the system needed. In studio, Michaela Armstrong, Fox 12 Oregon.